Good morning, lovely people. It's me, Charles Francis from Ground Level Coaching, and welcome to another edition of SMR, my Simple Monday Reflections. And today I want to start by asking you a question. So, what level are you playing this game of life at? What level are you playing this game of life at? And more importantly, is the level that you're playing it at equal to the life that you envisioned yourself to have in future? Because so many of us, we have these big aloof dreams and goals, yet the level we're playing life simply isn't going to get us them. And it's like we're setting yourself up for failure. I mean, I'm not saying you can't achieve any goal or dream, because you can, but you do have to do something. It's not just going to come to you. Otherwise, it's just going to remain a pipe dream. And then time's going to pass and you're going to look back at your life and all the other dreams, along with all the other dreams that just didn't manifest. And the question is, why didn't they manifest? It's not because you didn't believe and want it, because you did want it. And it's not because you couldn't achieve it, because like I said, you can achieve it. But it's because the level you were playing in life was too small in comparison to the dream that you wanted, but yet you still expected it to happen. You was playing life too small. I can have all the zest and the will and the fire to do something, but if I don't do the right thing at the right time, it's just not going to happen for me. The woman dreams of getting employment and getting an employment so she can build a house and provide for her family. Yet every morning at 6 o'clock, when her opportunity alarm goes off, she pushes the snooze button, and then she ends up waking up at 10 o'clock. And then before long, it's 12 o'clock. And she says she's starving, she's hungry, so she needs to eat some lunch. She makes some lunch. After lunch, her belly is full. So she says she needs to digest her food now before she knuckles down and starts looking for work. But then the day goes, the week goes, the month goes, the year goes. And then she's left there wondering why she's broke, no job, and can't provide for her family. Or the guy, he wants to get into shape, lose some weight. But every time he comes back from work, he sits on the sofa with a cup of tea and some biscuits and some cheese and bread. His favourite words are tomorrow. Tomorrow he will exercise. Tomorrow he will start this new diet. Tomorrow. But tomorrow never comes. And then he's wondering why he looks that way and feels that way. You see, the both of them, they have valid dreams. Their dreams are valid. Their goals are valid. But they're just not willing to do what's necessary to achieve them. They're not willing to raise their level. Raise the way their level they're living so they can achieve those goals. Because the reality of it is that, guys, no one's forcing you to have goals. No one forces us to dream of changing our life for the better. No one forces us. We choose to do that. So if we're going to choose to do that, we might as well also choose to do what's necessary to try and achieve them. When you give 100% to everything in life, what it does is it raises your standards and it gives you a far better chance of achieving your goals and dreams. And if you don't know what to do, guys, just ask someone. Someone's already done what you're trying to do. And in the worst way, observe someone. Observe someone who's already doing what you're doing. Because what you'll notice, guys, is that one, it will speed up your learning process. And two, you'll notice that the level that they're playing life is far different from how you're playing it. Because if you don't, guys, you're setting yourself up for misery. And I say misery because when you don't achieve your goals, you're going to see it as a failure. You failed to achieve those goals. But yet the goal is still in your mind. You're still hoping and wishing that one day you'll get them. But hopes and wishes don't cut it. After all the hoping and the wishing is done, you need to put some action. You need to do something. Put some activity in it. You got to put in some work. You got to raise the bar. The only way you're going to achieve your dreams and goals, guys, is if you raise the level you're playing this game of life at. Raise it to 100. That means raising your commitment and your time you're giving to your goals. It means raising your attitude to life. It means raising your philosophy about life. It means raising your percentage of failures so you have a higher percentage of successes. It means raising it all, guys, to 100%. Like they say, keep it 100. Keep it 100, guys. That's the theme of this year. And the years to come. Keep everything 100. Raise it up, guys. It's the only way you're going to see yourself achieve these goals and dreams that you have for yourself. Because if you're honest, guys, if I'm to ask you really, Are you putting 100% into everything? Are you keeping it 100, guys? If someone was to come to you and aspired to have the life or the future that you aspire for and said to you, look, this is what I'm doing, would you honestly say to them, yes, just continue doing what you're doing, it's fine, you're going to achieve all your goals in future? Or if you're honest, would you say to them, guys, you need to step it up a bit, you need to either change your approach or you need to put a bit more commitment to what it is you're doing? And it's not a judgment. This is an observation, guys. The observation. So when we can observe how we're doing, we know where we need to correct. We know where we need to adjust, to change. And right now, some of us, we need to change the level that we're playing this game of life at. So we need to raise it up a bit so it gets to that 100 stage, keeping everything 100. Making sure we raise our standards so we have a far better chance of achieving our goals. And if we don't achieve that goal, a new one will present itself. And when it does, we're going to be far more ready to take it on board when it does, guys. So that's the theme of today. But the most important thing I want you to take away is to raise your game is not that difficult. I'm not trying to say anything that no one can't do. We all can do this. We all can raise our level to 100. It just takes two things. One, a decision. Two, a step. Firstly, it takes a decision. When you decide you're going to do something, not a hope, not a wish. Hoping and wishes don't cut it. Like I said that before. Once you really decide you're going to do something, you command your mind that you're doing it. You burn the bridges. I'm deciding on I'm doing something. The word decision actually derives from the Latin word decidere, which means to determine, to decide, literally to cut off. So that means you're absolute certain that you're doing this. You're cutting off any doubt, any indecision from it. That's what the word decide means. So you've just made a decision. And the second thing is to take a step, guys. You need to take a step. Do something. Someone says doesn't know what to do. Do anything. It doesn't matter what you do. Just make a step. Make that move. When you take the first step, the second step becomes easier. Then the third step becomes clearer. Then the fourth, and it keeps on going until you build up momentum. And before long, not only have you learned more and better ways to do it, and efficient ways to do it, but you've increased that speed of learning until you're on a momentum, you're on a roll. So this is the two things it takes, guys. A decision and a step. Step in that right direction. Whether it's a step in cleaning up your diet, whether it's a step in giving more time to your business, whether it's a step in socializing with more people because you need to get out there, whatever it is, make that step, make that move, guys. These two things will help you to raise your game, raise your bar to 100%, and you'll have a far more chance of achieving the things that you want in life. Guys, like I say, this world is amazing. You all are amazing, but let the world see this part of you every day. Let the world see this part of you every day. Don't just say you're amazing. I know you're amazing, but let the world see this part of you every day. Live life with passion. Live life. You got one life, guys. Make sure you live it with passion, with feeling. When I say raise your level to 100, guys, I'm not just talking about monetary. I'm not talking about I'm not just talking about finances and monetary. I'm talking about life, happiness. Talking about zestfulness, blissfulness, feeling happy. It's not when I get this and that, I'm going to be happy. No, it's when I'm happy, I'm going to get this and that. Living life with a passion, with meaningful, with purpose, because you have one life, you owe that to yourself. Guys, I'm out. Stay blessed, stay beautiful, and I'm going to see you on next week's SMR. Have a wonderful day. Us.